Hello, Polly's Best for UK here, and hello Wednesday. Hello, thank you for tuning in to Polly's Best for UK Game of Day. So today's game is called Nibbler 1984. Now as you can see, the game's in French. So like I said in previous videos, some of the Oric Atmos games happen to be in French. I'm not sure why that is. Was it a French system? I'm not quite sure. Or maybe it's just picking French ROMs. But yeah, okay, so 1984. So that says, I don't know what that says. Sylvain Grimaud vos presente a priori so untouched. Okay, so let's start the game. Now we've got our options here, and it's in French though, but I think 1 and 2 means normal and fast. Escape is menu, F for force, V for volume, instructions are I. So is there any sound on this? I don't think there's any sound on it at the minute anyway. So let's try normal first. So if we press 1, there we get some nice music. And yep, okay, so hope you're all having a good Wednesday so far. I'm having a very good Wednesday, to be honest. I'm not at work at the minute because I've got the week off. Okay, so let's have a look at Nibbler. So yeah, this is Nibbler. It seems to be a cross between Nokia Snake and Pac-Man. So I can't see any baddies. Looks like you've got to collect all these dots. Is it making my snake longer as I collect them? I think it is, because I'm sure my snake wasn't that long at the start. Okay, so let's get some dots here. A pretty simplistic game, to be honest, but it's quite kind of unique, a cross between Snake and Pac-Man. But there's no baddies. I'm guessing the only way you can get killed is by touching your own body on the game, because even if I run into a wall, you could just stop. It doesn't hurt you. Okay, so yep, so pretty basic game, to be honest, for today, but you do get some basic games. I don't know if this was made in basic itself, because it looks like it could have been, because looks like you could like sort of draw the walls using characters. Well, I know you could on the Commodore 64, because there's loads of different like graphics on the keys, isn't there? Okay, so oh shit, I'm gonna die. Ooh, look at that, it makes a funny noise when you die. So I'm guessing the objective of the game is to collect all the dots on the screen. I'm pretty sure that must be the objective here. So let's continue on. Right. It's not the most thrill-seeking game, to be honest. It's a bit bland. I suppose if you use a rapid mode, it might make things a bit more interesting. But it's quite slow and boring on this mode, to be honest. If you really like Snake though, you're gonna love this. I used to love that on the old Nokia 5110 I had originally, and then I had a Nokia 3210, and yeah, it's sort of like on the 3310 I think it was, they brought out Snake 2, and it had a bit of an evolution on the game where it had like a bit like this in a way, mazes that you had to avoid, but on that you had to avoid the walls. You couldn't touch them like you can on this. Okay, so here we go. Okay, I've almost finished collecting all the dots. Let's see what happens, and then we'll end up the video. So yeah, okay, so what do you think of the 5 o'clock game of day? Is that good for you? Or okay, I've collected all the dots and nothing's happening. Now what do I do? Okay, is the game broken or something? That's interesting, isn't it? Oh, there's no exit or anything. I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. Look how long my snake is. Really long, isn't it? Was it F force or something? Let's try F. No, it doesn't do anything. You can actually stop the snake on its tracks as well by pressing the spacebar. Is this an incomplete game? I'm not quite sure what to do now, but yeah, I'm gonna have to. Let's try pressing escape. No, escape does nothing. Q. No. P. No, I can't seem to get out of this now. Let's try. I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to commit suicide. So it's just put me back on the level again. Well, I'm going to commit suicide again so we can get. Oh, I won't be able to commit suicide even now because my snake's not long enough to collide with myself. Oh, that's a bit shit, isn't it? Okay, so yeah, that's Nibbler on the Oric Atmos. Sometimes game of day doesn't go to plan. I was under the assumption as soon as you collected all them dots you would have won the level, but it doesn't seem that way. And Interestingly, my snake's getting bigger. Oh, my snake is getting bigger, even though I'm not collecting any dots. Okay, let's try commit suicide again, because now I've got the longest snake. I should be able to. Well, let's try this little platform here. No, I'm still not long enough. Look at this, I'm chasing my own tail. So yeah, that was Nibbler on the Oric Atmos. Not quite what I was expecting. I thought it would have been a complete game, to be honest. So we grab the snake a bit. Is it big enough to commit suicide yet? Because you can't run into yourself unless you're big enough to go around. There we go, look at that. Oh, one more life. You kidding me? I just wanted to get back to the options so we can have a look at rapid mode. So let's leave this going a bit, see if we can sort of like lengthen the snake again. Maybe it lengthens a bit quicker if you change direction a lot. I'm not quite sure on that one. Okay, so yep. It's getting a bit bigger now, isn't it? Is that big enough? Not quite. Chasing my own tail again. It's like a cat who's chasing his own tail. Or a dog. Okay, so let's try it's a bit bigger now, isn't it? Okay, it's much bigger now. So let's try and commit suicide again. Oh, I'm still not big enough. Right, let's try this way. See if we can get the snake nice and big. Which it is now, innit? So hopefully that should be enough to sort of lose the last life so we can get back to the options screen. That's my aim here. There we go. So we presented back with the options screen. Some quite morbid music when you lose all your lives. So yeah, I've got a nice score, but I'm not really bothered about that at the minute. Oh, you're joking? I've just gone back into the game. Okay, so we're not going to bother with that anymore. So yeah, that was Wednesday's game today. Hope you all having a nice Wednesday. It's midweek now. Not far, I can see the weekend on the horizon. Doesn't really apply to me because I'm off work anyway. But next week I'm back in work. So yep. Okay, so yep, that's Nibbler on the Oric Atmos system. I'm going to give this one 5 out of 10 because it feels incomplete. I don't know if it is. Someone let me know in the comments if it is actually incomplete or if there was a certain thing you had to do. But yep. So thank you for watching.